Madam Chief of Staff, Secretary to the President and senior officials of the Presidency, the organizers of the National Science and Maths Quiz 2020 edition, the Headmaster, the Board Chair and Global President of the daodaaw Fraternity, the staff and students of Presec Legon. Good afternoon to you all and welcome you all on behalf of the President of the Republic to Jubilee House. Mr. President, in keeping with the tradition which you've established since you assumed the presidency of the Republic, winners of the National Science and Maths Quiz always deem it appropriate to call on you to present their trophy and receive words of inspiration and commendation. And so this afternoon's gathering is basically for that purpose. So on behalf of the President, I welcome you all to this event. And without much ado, it's my pleasure to invite the Managing Director of Prime Time, that's the organizers of the National Science and Maths Quiz 2020 edition, Nana Ikuya and Kumar Sari, to give us some few remarks. Madam. Yes, okay.
Mr. President, Right Honorable Speaker, Madam Chief of Staff, and Secretary to the Presidency, all protocols observed. We deem it a great honor to be invited here to have some interaction with you, some words of commendation from you, and to generally be inspired to continue to be excellent in all our endeavors. So this afternoon, we are very grateful to you for the audience, knowing how busy this time of year is for you, especially at this particular time. We really appreciate the prompt invitation and welcome from you. Before I sit, I would like to introduce a few people to you. Please meet my chairman, Dr. Kwekumen Sabunsu. He is the originator of the National Science and Maths Quiz, the story of which is, I shall summarize. It was not, the idea to start it did not come from a science competition or Olympiad or intellectual discussion. It started from observing a bird on a tree while he and his playmates, the late Professor Akufo-Addo and Professor Irama Adi were playing on the Legon Tennis Club court. He noticed that the bird was up on the electricity wire, but didn't get electrocuted. So upon discussing this observation with Prof. Addo and being educated about insulation and the science behind it, this idea of starting the NSMQ, which he had already begun discussing with then Liver Brothers, came up. So this is how the story began in 1993. And we are here today. I am second generation, taking over the reins and trying to do my best to keep the flame alive. I'd also like to introduce to you Mr. Samuel Addo. He is Associate Client Service Director. He was the program coordinator for the NSMQ for many, many years. I'd also like to introduce Mr. Stephen Yankee. If you've noticed, a very youthful approach to the NSMQ, a lot of it is thanks to him and to his hard work and vision. I would also like to introduce to you here the team of consultants and headmistresses, those who were able to make it. Starting from my right here is Dr. Ebenezer Owusu. He's the consultant for biology. So at the finals, the problem of the day was his idea, observing transpiration, making it very practical to the students. Next, after Mr. Yankee, is one of our newer quiz mistresses, Dr. Thelma Ohinie. This year, she handled some of the regional competitions, the preliminary round and the 1/8 round. Next to Dr. Ohinie is Professor William Asumani. He's our consultant for chemistry. He's the Mugabe of the NSMQ, having started with us in 1993. Next to him is Mrs. Gladys Schwinger. She is one of our newer quiz mistresses, handling the prelims and the 1/8 rounds. And then next to her, we have our baby quiz mistress. Baby in two senses. The first is that she's the newest member of the team. She came on just this year and started with the regional competitions in February, but she's a baby of the program because she was a contestant for Ghana National College in 2005. So we are happy to see that our products are coming back to work on the program. At this point, I think that I would like to hand over so that the headmaster can introduce the team. Thank you very much for your audience. We are very honored.
Thank you very much, MD of Primetime, for giving us the history and brainchild behind the National Science and Maths Quiz competition. Thank you so very much. It's now my pleasure and honor to invite Mr. David Ojaba, the headmaster of Presec Legon, to give us some few words and introduce the award winners.
Thank you. The President of the Republic of Ghana, Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament, the Chief of Staff, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we are grateful to the President for the opportunity to be here this afternoon. And we are here happily because we have gallantly won the 2020 National Science and Maths Quiz. And it is to send a signal that Presec remains the prestigious school here in Ghana and elsewhere in Africa. Your Excellency, this is the number 6 trophies that Presec has taken. Until this year, 2020, we had a number 5. We waited for 10 years. No school was able to come closer to us. And we've gone to the 6th. And we want to assure you we are going to sustain this to get even up to 10 before we look back, whether other schools will come. Your Excellency, we are here with our board chairman, Reverend Dr. Ebenezer Makwe, who is also the president of the daodaaw fraternity. And a few staff members are here, the teachers who handle the students. We have the coordinator of the National Science and Maths Quiz of Presec, Mr. Afram. And the other colleagues, please kindly just get up. Let's appreciate you. Thank you very much. The head of the department, Mr. Telemakus, he's there. Thank you. At this juncture, I would like to introduce the team, the boys who led us to win this trophy. And we have Isaac Jemfi. We have Gapito Daniel. and Benjamin Inketia. The three of them were on the stage, but we had other supporting students who were researching to support them. And one of them is Faith Serem, who is here with them. Thank you. And we are here to present the trophy. We are aware that the Excellency, the President is part of daodaaw, and so Your Excellency, your school has won, and we are here to dedicate the trophy to you and to take inspiration from you, because next year you are winning again. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Head of School. I think it's now time to present the trophy. The Head of School, please. Yeah. The award winners. Another round of applause. Congratulations, Presec. You may please resume your seat. Very colorful indeed. Thank you so very much. At this juncture, it's now my singular honor to invite the President of the Republic to give his address.
Mr. Speaker, Chief of Staff of the Office of the President, Secretary to the President, Deputy Chief of Staff, the Headmaster, staff, students, and alumni of Presec, Legon, Board Chair, Managing Director, and staff of Prime Time Limited, fellow Ghanaians, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome all of you warmly to Jubilee House, the seat of our nation's presidency. It is not every day that you have the Right Honourable Speaker of Parliament leading a delegation of past and present students of his alma mater to the seat of the presidency. Certainly, his presence here today is for good historic reasons. I'm glad to see two other contemporaries of mine, Professor William Asumani and Dr. Yeboah Yabus, here at Jubilee House, and I've taken note of the sobriquet Mugabe you have applied to Professor Asumani. I assume that the Speaker, Dr. Yeboah and Professor and I are all of us who are contemporaries fall into this category of Mugabes. It's become an annual tradition since I became President of the Republic for the owners of the National Science and Maths Quiz and the organizers of the competition to visit Jubilee House. This year is the turn of the Odadiers, who impressed the whole nation with their performance in the competition. You were second last year, and you have gone a step further this year to the ultimate position. So I applaud the contestants, Isaac Kofi-Gyamfi, Benjamin Kwanzaa Nketiah, and perhaps the most famous of them all, Daniel Kekeli-Gabeto. And the reserve player, Faith Cyril, for ensuring trophy number 6 came finally to Presec. Indeed, having gone nearly a decade without winning the trophy, it is entirely fitting that the Akufo-Addo graduates, i.e. the first batch of beneficiaries of the free SHS policy, were the ones who have ended Presec's trophy drought. So I also share in your success. I indicated at Presec's 80th anniversary celebration that the school has become, for me and for many Ghanaians, one of the best senior high schools, if not the best, in our country. Indeed, winning your 6th title means that you are now the undisputed kings of the National Science and Maths Quiz competition. As an honorary Odadier, I am proud of this achievement. The credit for it goes to past and present management, teaching and non-teaching staff, alumni, and students. A big aiko to all of you. The quiz mistress for the competition, Dr. Elsie Kaufman, the organizers, Prime Time, and the sponsors continue to have the appreciation of a grateful nation for this excellent initiative. Some of you may not know it, but I am a person of deep Presbyterian origins. Both my maternal and paternal ancestries are replete with Presbyterians. My own parents were staunch Presbyterians who were regular worshippers at the Presbyterian Church of the Resurrection at Mokola, Accra. I was baptized there Presbyterian. Those were my 3 siblings. But I was confirmed in Anglican as a result of the secondary school I attended, a development that never sat comfortably with my parents. I say all this to show you how proud I am of my Presbyterian heritage and to tell you that I feel very much at home with you since I was brought up in a Presbyterian environment. Pre-seconds continue to make their mark and play significant roles in the development of our country. And there are indeed quite a number of pre-seconds in my government. I must also state for the record that in this current parliament, the 7th of our nation's 4th republic, Presec has produced the highest number of MPs. i.e. 14 from any one school. I'm particularly excited about this because 12 out of the 14 members of parliament are members of my party, the New Patriotic Party. Long may that continue. I have to add that I'm not sure my research is accurate, but I don't believe that the Speaker himself is part of the 14. So it should be 15 who are there. The attachment of Ghanaians to this competition is further proof, if any were needed, of the recognition of the important role science and technology play in the socio-economic development of any nation. That is why the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Environment, Science, Technology, and Innovation have stepped up efforts to develop a potent science, technology, engineering, and mathematics STEM education model for Ghana. that will stimulate the interest of pupils and students in engineering, sciences, and technology, right from the basic level. It is the aim of government to enroll more science students so as to achieve our initial target of 60% science students in our technical institutions. Government this year is training some 9,000 basic school teachers in the delivery of STEM education. In addition, 4,400 basic schools are being equipped with STEM equipment. The construction of 20 STEM centers across the country will commence soon, with the project also including the supply and installation of educational equipment and training of teachers and instructors. Congratulations are in order once again to Presbyterian Senior High School on their victory, and I wish the contestants in particular the very best of luck and God's blessings in all their future endeavors. I urge them to remember at all times the words of the school's motto, in lumine tu videbimus lumen, in their light we shall see light. I wish you well and more successes in the years and decades ahead. The best years of Presec and indeed of our nation lie ahead of us. May God bless Presbyterian Boys Senior High School, Legon, and us all, and may God bless our homeland, Ghana, and make her great and strong. I thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Shall we remain standing as we sing the anthem, the school anthem? I'm sure one of the alumnus will lead, or the global president. Happy are we, students of Presbyterian Secondary School, above the mountains are victory. So victory, so victory. Our motto is a solid wall, progress and love. Illuminate, in the name of Lumen, in the light, we shall see light. Illuminate, in the name of Lumen, for we stand dreaming with them, and trust the foundation. Take our places in the future of our country and church. We stand dreaming with them, and trust the foundation. Take our places in the future of our country. Oh, come along and join us. Oh, come along and join us. Happy, studious are we. For we stand dreaming with them, and trust the foundation. Take our places in the future of our country and church. For we stand dreaming with them, and trust the foundation. Take our places in the future of our country. Oh, come along and join us. Oh, come along and join us. Happy, studious are we. Shall I be seated, please? Thank you so very much. We'll surely come along and join you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I think we'll now organize ourselves for a brief photo opportunity with the President of the Republic. So the first will be Mr. President and the award winners. The award winners, please join Mr. President. They will be joined by the Right Honorable Speaker, Madam Chief of Staff, and Secretary to the President. The next group to join them will be the headmaster of the school, Reverend Dr. Ebenezer Makwe, the board chair, and the prime time, the sponsors. And of course, Mr. Ejinahin, the Director for Communications. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Another round of applause to the Presecans. We shall remain standing and take the national anthem.